All right, so number 4, I want you to think about human resources. You know, in a digital agency, let's face it, our biggest expense is often time. Our time and the time of the staff that we pay a wage to. I want you to think about human resources in context of the previous 2 points. 1, how do I do it more cost effectively? And 2, where I have human resources as a fixed cost, how can I transition that to a variable cost? So this is super important. You know, the number of bigger agencies that I see get into really serious financial trouble because they've got a big wage bill, a lot of local staff where obviously Western world employment laws are quite friendly to employees, not as certainly in Australia, not as friendly to employers. There's a cost involved in removing full-time staff, and these bigger agencies, they lose 1 or 2 big clients for no reason other than the big clients cutting costs themselves, and they're coming to an end of a strategy and they decide not to renew. And all of a sudden we have these fixed costs of staff that are very expensive, 100 or 80,000, 100,000, 120, 150,000, even more per person that we're stuck with that isn't being supported by revenue. So really, this is really critical. Fixed cost can kill a business in an economic downturn. Variable costs always give you the ability to make a decision. So see if you can transition human resource to variable costs, as well as being more cost effective. And yes, at Globotel we do outsource as part of our model. That's the obvious option. So this is one of the ways that we support digital agencies run better businesses, is we give them an option to vary their expenses in human resource to match the variation of revenue in their business. It's pretty simple.